Sir Isaac Newton. When listening to this name, everybody can easily visualize his picture in their minds due to his remarkable works. He was an English mathematician, physicist, astronomer, theologian, a natural philosopher, author, one of the influential scientists of all time, what not. Such a great person once predicted the end of the world. Well, if you want to know when it is, just dive into my videos. Hey fellas, welcome to my channel Josh Vision. In 1704, Isaac Newton predicted that the world will end in 2060, and being the greatest scientist of all time, he predicted the end of the world based on religion rather than reasoning. That says he believes in God. And today I don't talk about what made him to predict. In fact, I only walk you all through how he arrived to that date. For that, he took the Bible as reference. In the book of Daniel, he had noticed many time periods. In Daniel chapter 12, 11th verse, he noticed 1290 days time period. In Daniel chapter 12, 12th verse, 1335 days time period appears. Daniel chapter 8, 14th verse, 2300 days time period appears. And Daniel chapter 7, 25th verse, it appears as a time, times and half a time. Small note. In Bible, in the book of Daniel chapter 7, at the end of the page, it was cited time considered as an year, times as 2 years, half a time as 6 months. In total, 1260 days. Likewise, Daniel 12th chapter 7th verse, it appears the same date as time, times and a time of half. And in the book of Revelation 11th chapter 3rd verse, it appears 1260 days. Revelation 12th chapter 6th verse, 1260 days appears. And Revelation 13th chapter 5th verse, 42 months appears. In all those books and chapters, same time period appears as 1260 days. To calculate, Newton considered several commencement dates. For that he looked in history for the likely date when the apostasy formally began, and the dates are 607 and 609 AD. But still he was askance. Therefore, again he pushed the time of the end further and further. In 1880, Charlemagne was crowned Emperor of Rome in the West by Pope Leo III. Now Newton got the commencement year, and that is 1800 AD, because he believed that 1260 years corresponded to the duration of the corruption of the church. Small note. There are mentioned 1260 days as 1260 years because here he used day for an year principle, and he added 1260 to 800 AD, and finally he arrived the date 2060 for the fall of Babylon of the apostate church. And Newton believed that Christ would return and set up a 1,000-year kingdom of God on earth shortly after the fall of the corrupt church. So he cited Daniel chapter 7, 26 to 27 verse as evidence to this. So that is how he arrived the date. Now there is one more question. Did Newton believe the world would end in 2060? And the answer is no, not in a literal sense. 2060 AD would be more like a new beginning to him, which means end of the old age and beginning of the new era. And that's all for today. Thanking you all, Josh Vision.